What is going on, everybody? And well, as you all know, Call of Duty Vanguard did come out today, so I'm going to give you guys my first impressions on this game right now. So starting right off, I'm going to start off with this because this is pretty dang important. Made me very, very happy. You actually get the field of view changer now in this, which is pretty awesome. I instantly changed that when I got on. I didn't actually realize it was there. I'm actually turned that up to 100. Pretty happy to see that in the game, and I think everybody will be because we all definitely needed that on COD there. I know a lot of people wanted it in, Cold War and all that, and Modern Warfare now we do have it. So hopefully this would be a permanent thing in the future as well. The other thing I did notice, obviously, is doing all the good stuff with sensitivity and all that, which, all the games already have that audio, have the music volume all the way down if you're wondering. And then besides that, that's pretty much it. All the lovely settings are pretty much the same. Moving over, let's take a look at some of the stuff in here. So obviously the armory is going to be similar to Modern Warfare. There you have your weapons, special attachments on each. You also get your 10 attachments on a weapon, which is crazy. Interested to see how that's going to play out later on in the game when, more people have stuff. Some of the guns here, if you guys are interested in checking these out. Pretty cool, honestly. Happy to see it. And, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see once we can actually unlock those. Moving over, we have the SMGs next here, which is going to be pretty cool. Looking forward to trying these. Obviously, you probably have to buy them. They're going to have tracer rounds, all that good stuff. Like I said, 10 attached is going to be pretty crazy. And then moving back over here, obviously, this is going to be a watch, which I also think Modern Warfare also had this. You guys can throw these on if you do want there. And then field upgrades is going to be kind of similar to Modern Warfare as well. Supply box going to have after that the Goliath, small remote controlled bomb on tracks. Pretty interesting. Looks like a baby tank, obviously. And then we're going to have dead silence again on this, which I'm going to be interested to see how people are going to like this being an actual, freaking field upgrade again. But I guess we'll just wait and see on that. Jammer, you can jam minimap nearby enemies, kind of cool. Cover, which was also in Modern Warfare. Armor plates, I guess, will giving you more damage until it's broken. Kind of like Warzone there. And then obviously field mic, enemy movement for nearby on the minimap. And then obviously tactical insertion, so we all know that's been like every COD. And finally, a dead drop records your current kill streak score and awards it back when you next respawn. Pretty cool there. Did not see that in other CODs, I think. Maybe. I don't really know. And then besides that, we're going to go over to kill streaks now. So these are pretty similar as well. So Intel is going to basically be like the little spy plane on Modern Warfare. Pretty much the same thing there. And after that, drop single care package, which rewards random kill streak on pickup. We all know what that is. Spy plane, obviously going to be a UAV. Counter spy plane, which is going to take everyone's mini map out. Glide bomb, and then after that, we're going to have the mortar barrage, which is going to be like that one thing when you call in and it keeps hitting the same area. And then a war machine, which would be pretty fun to use. Looking forward to that. Obviously, that's probably going to be really strong. And then we have a guard dog here after that, which probably guard to position or, go after enemies there. Strafing run, which is going to be like a warhog almost, except World War One or two, basically that. And then obviously bombing run is going to be the same thing in areas concentrated. We pretty much see most of these kill streaks. The CODs here is going to drop 3 random kill streaks, obviously, after that. Then we have the flame knot, which is going to be, instead of having a big machine gun, he's going to have a flamethrower. Pretty cool. And then attack dogs, deploy of ferocious attack dogs who hunt down nearby enemies. That'll be pretty interesting to see that and trying to kill them. And then after that, we have the fire bombing run, which going to be pretty interesting is run, rain, fire above, and the massive line that both kills enemies on impact. That'll be interesting to see. And then finally, local informants, which is going to be basically an orbital VSAT revealing all the location of your enemies on the map. We all know how good that thing can be. Moving over, we're going to look at the weapons now. So if you guys are wondering, there is a good amount of weapons in the game, starting off with the assault rifles STG-44, which I really hope everybody's not going to be running this gun. I guess we'll have to wait and see there. Moving down the automation there. I'd say a lot of these guns obviously are recognized from other games as well. That gun looks pretty cool. Looking forward to actually trying these out. 4-round burst rifle, that'll be pretty interesting. The bar is also in the game, obviously. I didn't really get too much time on the beta there, but the AS-44 looks pretty cool. They're looking forward to trying these guns out. NZ-41 looks pretty awesome as well. And then moving down, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. But this gun obviously was one of my favorite weapons in Battlefield 5, so looking forward to trying that thing out. Moving over to the SMGs, the MP40 here is, well, we all know what that is. The Stein, we also know what this gun is as well. We can also throw that on there if you guys want. You'll get the instant, lovely, all the freaking attachments on there. I'll get into that in a second. And then obviously the Tommy gun right here, and then the Owen gun, which looks very cool. Moving down, the Type 100. And then after that with PPSH. Finally get to use the PPSH. Looking at you, Black Ops 3. I never got that gun out of the supply drop. So unfortunate. And then we also get these shotguns after that. And then we all know how the shotguns are probably going to be here. Pretty cool. Looking forward to actually trying them out. Double barrel. We got the semi-automatic, pump action. and then prototype there. And then after that, we're gonna have the LMGs. Now, I did run the LMG, have some gameplay in the background later on, talking about the guns a little bit when I experienced playing a couple of matches. This thing, when I was using it in the loadout, was an absolute laser beam, and I'm interested to see how this gun will play out over time. But the MG42 obviously is pretty cool to see. And then we have the DP27, looks pretty awesome. And then the Type 11, obviously the Bren, and looking forward to trying these guns out. Moving over, marksman rifles, the M1 Garand. We all know what that gun is as well. And then the SVT40. Pretty happy to see all these guns in the game, I think. And then I'm interested to see what people actually use, because we all know how diversity can be in some of these games. One gun's better than others, and then all that good stuff. Moving over to sniper rifles, Type 99 here. Looking forward to trying all the snipers out as well. The scope was kind of weird on the M1 Garand when I was using it in the loadout, but I have to get used to it a little bit. Car 98K, looking forward to using this. This was a very fun gun. I loved using it in Modern Warfare. Can't wait to try it out on here. And then obviously melee, we have the combat shield, ballistic shield, same thing there. Looking forward to actually trying to get that thing gold again, possibly if I actually go for that. Then if you're all wondering as well, the secondary weapons right here. So obviously starting off with the first pistol you all will unlock here, fast-firing semi-automatic pistol there, and then the top break, which is going to be a revolver. The M1911, which we've pretty much seen in all the games there, and then the Clauser, which is going to be a pretty well-known weapon back then, and then the machine pistol, which will be insanely interesting to try out. And then moving over, we have the launchers, the M1 Bazooka. One of the class loadouts, I believe, with the LMG has this. You guys could try that thing out there. And then obviously the next launcher there. Looking forward to actually trying these out. Battlefield 5, some of them were pretty disappointing to me on how they were with vehicles. But moving over, the Panzerfaust here. Probably butchering some of the names of this, but bear with me. Obviously, these rocket launchers can be pretty fun to use. Trying them out. MK11 launcher, 2-inch mortars, very effective against infantry. That'll be pretty interesting to use. And obviously going after atomic there, you need to get all these weapons gold. So if you're trying to do that, obviously, it's going to be an interesting time there. And then moving over, let's take a look at the perks now. We all know the perks in the game, probably similar to other CODs here. Ninja, move silently, take reduced damage when falling, reduce the effectiveness of enemy tracker. Dauntless, immune to movement, reducing effects, pretty interesting. Ghost, undetectable while moving spy planes, and then cold-blooded. Moving over, we have Tracker. Like I said, most of the CODs do have a lot of these. Enemies appear on your minimap when they fire an unsilenced weapon. That is definitely a new perk I have not seen yet. I'm interested to see how that's going to work out there. High Alert. Your vision pulses when enemies outside of your view. We've seen that. Engineer, obviously equipments and all that. And then forward intel, see indicators for enemy reinforcements on your minimap. Pretty cool. And then piercing vision. Significantly suppressed targets will be highlighted for a short time. That'll be pretty interesting. Rendering their vision through walls and obscuring objects. Interesting. And then double time after that. Obviously, tactical support increasing crouch movement speed by 30%. That'd be pretty helpful when fighting and all that. And then demolition, extra lethal spawn there. Obviously, that's going to be helpful. And then lightweight increases movement speed. Might be pretty cool. And then overkill, all seen that, 2 primary weapons there. And then obviously, you know, restock your tactical equipment every 30 seconds. And then scavenger, which is also in pretty much every COD ever. Picking up ammo is very important, obviously, when fighting, I think. And then after that, we're going to go into grenades. We have the Gam Bomb here. Retrievable knife, you can obviously throw at enemies there. Thermite, we all know what those do. Demolition charge. And then Molotov cocktail there. Moving down, we have the stun grenades here. We have a smoke grenade, a stim, which also one of the classes when starting out, you get to try that out there. Then the gas grenades there. Interesting how that's going to play out as well. And then the mine. We all know what pretty much most of these do. Decoy grenade there after that. So that is pretty much all the items I was looking at in the menu there. So those are all the weapons there. Now let's go take a look at the actual attachments and all that good stuff. And then getting into the attachments here, and I do have one of the weapons on right now, if you guys were wondering. So going over to it, I have this one on currently, the Shredder. So good because I can show you the actual like items on and all that. So obviously, this can be like 10 things on your weapon, which is insane. I'm honestly kind of interested to see how this is going to affect the game. I'm looking forward to trying to actually do different steps and all that. It's pretty cool overall. But looking at this right now, guys, there's going to be a lot of things to level up, similar to Modern Warfare and all that. I'm sure, you know, Cold War the same way and all that, but there's going to be a lot of levels here, and you can see how they affect your weapon negatively or positively and all that good stuff. I'm interested to see what good things to run and all that. I kind of like having a lot of attachments on the gun. I'm also interested to see, like, what it's going to do to some guns. Hopefully, don't have some insanely overpowered ones or whatever may actually happen with that. Guess we'll have to find out over time. Let me know your guys' thoughts so far, if you guys have been trying out the attachments and all that, if you guys actually like how the system is here. I'm definitely going to take that scope off there. And over here, obviously the rear grip, very similar, and shows you pros and cons and all that of actual stuff on the weapon there. Like I said, I'm pretty interested to try this out, and there's a ton of stuff to unlock. It's going to be a lot of time leveling these weapons up. And then moving over to camos here, I could show this as well. I don't have much unlocked on the weapon, obviously. I believe the STG-44 I was using a good amount there. I'll go over to that. I have a little more stuff on that to show you there. So camouflage, pretty much the same thing here. So obviously, got to get kills with the weapon. So for AR is going to be 400 eliminations there. And then surgical is going to be headshots. It'll most likely be 100. And then so on. Probably crouching kills. Mounted kills will probably be in here again. Basically, it looks exactly like Modern Warfare when it comes to the skins and all that. So I'm interested to see how that's going to play out with this. We all know that it's going to be pretty interesting trying to unlock all this good stuff and actually trying to get there. So level 50 looks like it's the highest thing there on the weapon, so you can start in the camos a little bit earlier. We don't actually have all the attachments on there. Completionist, we're going to take a look. Gold looks pretty cool. Let's preview that here and spin that around. I gotta admit that actually looks kind of nice. Doesn't look too bad there. Moving over, we have the diamond camo next, which obviously is going to be diamond, I would say. And then moving over, we have Atomic here, which is basically Damascus, and then obviously the camo that was in Cold War as well. Looks pretty cool. Let me know your guys' thoughts so far on the camo, honestly, especially this one. Do you guys like it? What do you think about it so far? I mean, it is colorful at least. Maybe they may update the colors and people actually get it unlocked. I'm sure people will have it within the next week or so. If you are interested in the operators as well, you pretty much have to use weapons to unlock them. So 100 headshots there, 50 prone kills, 200 sniper kills, double kills, perform 25 finishing moves, and then get 300 AR kills there. They'll show their favorite weapon that they tend to use there as well. 100 hipfire kills and so on. 5 kills without dying 10 times. Get 10 kills with Killstreaks, and then so on. 300 LMG kills, and finally 200 shotgun kills there. So many people probably get these unlocked pretty fast, and you can pretty much do them over time. And then obviously we have the battle pass here, which if you are wondering does have the weapon in there. So right here is going to be the first one, and then moving over is the other weapon right here. So you can get those for free by leveling up the pass there. And then challenges, obviously, we all will be able to do these over time. So guys, I figured I would jump into a match live here and just play a little bit. So obviously, this game is actually pretty interesting. I'm sure many people are going to be kind of mixing it and all that. I'm interested to see what everyone thinks in the comments below about Call of Duty so far. Overall, I have to admit, it's actually decently fun. Most of the maps I've played, they all seem okay. They don't seem like really bad or anything like that. Some of them are a little interesting. I'm going to have to go over some of them and see if they have like safe spaces and all that, like Modern Warfare did. That was terrible, by the way. I have to check them out a little bit because I think some of the maps had some weird stuff in them that I'm going to look at when I can actually get there without, you know, getting destroyed at some of the matches I was in. Besides that, though, overall, like, it looks like it's not too hard to see enemies for the most part. Like, this map has, I think, 14v14 it looked like. And I am getting destroyed right now, by the way. Don't mind it. Besides that, I am running the MP40 here with one of the, like, special set things on it. So, obviously, this gun's going to have a lot of perks and all that on it. This map is pretty dang large and very open. So, obviously, you're going to jump out in the middle somewhere. You're probably going to instantly die the second you jump out there. Have been noticing you can destroy that stuff, too, as well. See, this destroys that. Looks like that destroys too, and I just got destroyed again. No mine there, regardless. And then throw the supply box out here, obviously, to be similar to the other games. One thing I'm really happy about this is the fact that I can actually turn up my field of view. That's pretty awesome to see. And as you guys will see on this map currently, everyone's just kind of sitting on both sides of the map there, and you really can't do too much there. So I'm interested to see how these maps will play out, obviously, in the future. And my goodness, my aim right now has left the chat. I'm trying to get out to the middle of the map here a little bit. I got one kill there. That was nice. So visibility overall on this map doesn't seem too bad. It's actually better than I thought originally. It'd be cool if I can actually get past the middle of the map here. I'm sure I'm playing like an absolute bot right now, and I apologize. So far this map seems very one-sided, from what I've seen at least. Many people probably agree on that. If you want to try to get anywhere, you're going to be struggling a little bit. So I can move up. I know I saw somebody in that corner. Move up a little bit. Obviously trying to get in the action. 14v14 is pretty nice, so that's the blitz pacing, I guess, that was on this one. Snipers on a map like this probably be very, very good. I can barely see that person that was shooting at me. Got that person. I got destroyed again. And I would have got rocket launched anyway if I would have stayed there for the most part. So overall, for the first impressions of playing the game for a little bit, I have to say that it's not like... People are going to say the game's really bad. I don't think it's really bad. I think you got to play a little bit to get used to it. But the guns actually do feel pretty nice for the most part. This MP40 feels very, very nice. I know I have like the perks and all that on it, but... At least the guns actually have like a feeling to them, and they don't feel like toys. So that's good at least. Let's hit the intel here. I'm going to run around in a circle so I don't get blown up. I know that's my friendly there. Help me out, teammate. Push up. Oh. So trying to move up a little bit here. If you guys are wondering, I don't play on insanely high sensitivity. I think I'm on like 12, I believe. I used to play on like 20, but it just didn't work out too well for me. Okay, that guy got blown up right in front of me. Let's move up a little bit more. Can I map that dude? Nope. I tried to. Oh, I'm gonna try to not get blown up, and I did, which is pretty funny. Let's keep moving up forward here. So overall, I have to say this map, I actually not played on this map yet, and it's not too bad. It's more of like very open, so Sniper's Paradise here. At least there's about, what I think, 20 maps on release, so at least there's a nice diversity of maps there that we can actually play on. There's not like 3 or 4. That could definitely be an issue. That was terrible, by the way, whatever that just was. Let's continue to run up here. So I got a new grip unlock for the MP40 there. So leveling the guns up probably is going to take some time, which is, you know, going to be normal. And I got destroyed again. Having the field of view on this game is awesome, by the way. I'm very happy to see that. That was a very big complaint on Cold War there, that we couldn't do that. So I'm happy to see that on the game. I'm also going to be completely honest with y'all. I didn't really play Cold War too much. I just wasn't really feeling that game too much. I did like Modern Warfare. I know it was called, you know, Modern Warfare and all that. But I actually overall had a pretty good time on that game. And it was very, you know, a lot of mixed opinions on there. And I know the game wasn't the greatest and all that. But overall, I got that guy pretty nice there. Hip fire that? Oh, that guy ran right by me. Perfect. I'm gonna move up a little bit here. Probably a terrible idea. I'm gonna go back actually. I start going up in the middle of the map there. I pretty much just get lasered by that one area. Woo! So you can run. I actually do feel like the movement is very similar to Modern Warfare as well from playing for a little bit. I wonder why it's the same engine, right? Kind of makes sense. That was terrible. I don't even know what that just was. I'm trying, y'all. I'm going 1911 right now. Not the greatest. I'm not doing the greatest right now. Trying to get decent gameplay here to actually show this live so you guys can see some gameplay. I'm gonna come around this way. So this map is, like I said, one thing people will not like about the map is obviously very open. If you are wondering, you can indeed mount in the game as well. So you can do it just like that, similar to Modern Warfare. I'm sure there's going to be a camo for that. Oh, I actually got that guy across the map. Nice. Can I move up a little bit here? Oh. Okay. Let's hit the intel thing here before I get destroyed, because I'm sure there's going to be people around me. I also had to turn on the adaptive triggers on my controller, but I turned them off recently. I wasn't really feeling it too much. Nice, that was a pretty decent match there. So we won that game, victory there decently. Running the MP40, you guys could see a live match of me getting absolutely destroyed in a lot of ways. But overall, the game is pretty dang fun. I'm not going to lie, it's decent. And also, this is another thing they did add. So there's now a play the game, which obviously other Call of Duties have had that too. This one will have like the little snippet there of the play the game. And then it will also show like the 3 players you can vote for. Pretty much similar to how Overwatch is, I'd say, with the voting system. So it's pretty similar to that, as you guys will see here. It's going to show it right there just like that, like nice little intros. I'm sure there'll probably be upgraded intros in this as well that'll be coming. And you guys can vote for the said enemies or like players here. So I'm going to vote. I'm not going to vote for myself because that ain't right there. I'm going to go for the guy with the... I'll go with the multi-kills here. Get there. I'm not going to vote for myself there. Vote for the other players here. Good job to everybody else in the match. Overall, that is what they did change though. So there's like thing you can vote for, like I said, very similar to Overwatch. So I figured I would jump into another match here and just play it live and just, well, hope for the best, I guess, on how it's going to go. I'm interested to see how the skill-based matchmaking in this game will be and all that. Playing a couple of decent matches there. Nice. Nice. Anybody else? Oh. Okay, so the sound effects are pretty cool so far. I'm not going to lie, the music is also pretty awesome in the game. I did have to turn it off, though. What are you doing over here, brother? Okay. Pretty nice there. So this map so far, I know probably a lot of issues with these games, and I'm sure many people are wondering, how's the visibility going to be on COD? Well, so far this map seems pretty decent. Only one map I really had issues with so far, to be 100% honest there. I really need that stem to be unlocked so I can actually heal myself. Oh no, please don't hit me. Around this corner here. So obviously I am kind of camping right now, but there's not really too many places I can go. Maybe hit the intel, let's try to get out of this. I don't like sitting in one place like that. But if the opportunity is there to get some kills, I guess you gotta kind of stay over there. People keep coming toward you, right? We'll keep going this direction here. I'm sure many people are gonna be over here. Trying to get in that action. So the time to kill also from playing a little bit does seem pretty dang fast for the most part. I'm sure, you know, most CODs are quick anyway, so really no point. That was terrible, by the way. That was terrible too. That was an LMG. So the MG is actually kind of insane. From what I've seen anyway, that gun has absolutely destroyed me. And when I was using it to level up a little bit when I first started playing last night, I was noticing that it was absolutely destroying stuff. So pretty interesting there. Interesting to see how the LMGs are going to be. And obviously open areas, you won't be able to run across the map quick enough because you die too fast there. I want to know your guys' thoughts and all that on the, you know, time to kill and what you guys think about all that, because I think a lot of people are going to be a little mixed on it. It does obviously seem pretty dang fast, but I mean, I guess it kind of has to be, right? Maybe. Unless, you know, I don't really know if it's not supposed to be that fast, but regardless. Oh, I had to reload! Well, that's why, everybody taking notes right there, that's why you don't reload next to enemies. It doesn't normally work. And that was terrible aim. I actually, like I said, did turn the adaptive triggers off on my controller, mainly because it was actually messing me up a lot, and I obviously know it supports it. I thought it actually needed it at first, and I don't know why I was trying to engage that. I'm going 11-9 right now, not that great. First time on this map, though, because I haven't really played all the maps yet. Maybe people wondering time to kill is going to obviously be kind of quick on this one. Recoil doesn't seem too hard to control either, to be 100% honest there on this weapon. Oh, I don't know how that didn't kill me. Some LMGs here. I don't really want to stay over here like this, but I don't really have much of a choice, because if I run out in the open, I'm just going to get killed. Wow. Okay, then. That's what head glitching does. Yeah, I really don't like sitting in places like this, because I'm just going to keep racking off kills, and I feel bad doing that. Let's move up a little bit, and if I die, I die. I'm going to go crazy here. So obviously you guys are going to have to... You won't be able to run around and reload either, if you are wondering. Wow, that was... I did not actually see him, for the record. I did not actually see him. I know a lot of people were wondering if that was going to be an issue in this game, and so far, I'm not going to lie, I haven't really had any issues with that. Oh. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, no. So far, I do like the MP40, I'm not even going to lie. If I could actually aim it. Maybe if I put a sight on it, might do a little better. I don't know. I kind of like the iron sights on the MP40, so I really don't put them on there often. So this map's, obviously big open area there, running across to try to get to the other side where the enemies are. Sometimes doesn't work too well, like right there. And I'm obviously not doing that good either, which is unfortunate. Teammates are balling out though. Good job to y'all. That's going to end at 150 there. Decent match again overall. Let me know your guys' thoughts so far on Call of Duty Vanguard. Do you guys like it? What are some things you don't like about it? Let me know in the comments below. Definitely let me know your guys' thoughts on Call of Duty Vanguard so far. What are some things you like about it? What are some things you don't overall? Like your overall thoughts on it, the weapons, all that good stuff, how it's like designed, the maps, everything. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be putting up another video soon, probably tomorrow or the next day as well, like going over some of the maps and all that. Things I like about them, things I've noticed and stuff like that, and playing for a little bit. Thank you all so much again for watching, and again, let me know your guys' thoughts on Vanguard.